Welcome to another episode of the King of the Road Show on Fox 4 KBTV. The King of the Road Show is a national award-winning program produced by Southeast Texans for Southeast Texas.
King of the Road.
Thanks for watching our one-of-a-kind local show. I'm Jim, King of the Road, here to remind you to stream the all-new King's Country internet music station for the very best country from the past 50 years, with an emphasis in the most recent decades. King's Country was designed and launched by Mickey Ashworth and me with the Southeast Texas listener in mind. Stream King's Country at home, work, or on the go with your smartphone plugged into the auxiliary input of your dashboard. We think you'll agree that we are a much better alternative for local listening. To stream King's Country, just visit the homepage of the award-winning JimKingOfTheRoad.com and click on the King's Country icon. Coming up on this week's show, I'll air my recent exclusive with country star Easton Corbin. We'll also air Jason Aldean's latest music video on King's Music Clip of the Week, sponsored by Starvin' Marvin's Bar and Grill. But first, we'll cruise back to Beaumont's Golden Triangle Raceway Park to check out the EMSA mini sprints. And by the way, Golden Triangle Raceway Park has the Fall Classic with 2 big days of racing on November 4th and 5th. Ride shotgun with me as we cruise there now.
Extra large and turbocharged. It's the King of the Road Show.
Oh, hi, to the back.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim, King of the Road.
Jim, King of the Road.
And the green flag's out for a second mini sprint heat.
A mini sprint is a type of open-wheel racing vehicle. Mini sprint cars resemble the shape of a full-size sprint car and the size of a midget car. Although often used liberally to describe several different types of motorcycle-powered open-wheel racing cars, the term mini sprint actually applies to cars that have an upright-style chassis. The driver sits upright in the seat as in a sprint or midget. The mini sprint shares overall dimensions that are similar, if not identical, to a full-size midget.
Kyle Anderson, 15.
Getting started real early.
At our recent visit to Golden Triangle Raceway Park, we saw some very young racers. They aren't even teenagers yet. The next generation of racers right here. We got Brandon and Kendall. Hey, congratulations on winning your heat, Brandon.
Thank you.
Now, this is blowing my mind, you know. When I was their age, I wasn't even building models like these yet. But you're driving them. Did you get scared?
No.
Have you been to this racetrack before?
No.
Oh.
I haven't raced on it.
Oh. What do you think about it?
Cool.
Yeah. So what grade are you in?
6.
How long have you been doing this, Kendall?
1 year, but I used to race 4-wheelers before this.
What do your friends think about this?
They think it's cool.
Do they want to do it too?
Yeah.
How'd you get into it? Did your parents help you?
My dad used to race modifieds, and then he moved to this, and he let me race.
15. Corey Jordan running second. It's 12. Scott Smith back in third.
When I was 15, I think I was still building model cars like this, and you're racing them. How long have you been doing that?
Since February. I started this year. I haven't driven anything before in my life except for this.
What got you into this?
My dad raced World of Outlaws and raced for like 17 years sprint cars, and I just wanted to. I kept trying to ask him to do it, and he finally let me do it. So.
Is this the car you always race?
Yeah, this is the first car I've raced.
Again, we're at Golden Triangle Raceway Park. We're talking to Blake McDermott from Houston. Have you been to Golden Triangle Raceway Park before?
No, this is actually my first time here.
Where do you normally race?
Gulf Coast Speedway, Gator Motorplex, all around the Houston area.
What do you think of Beaumont?
It's fun. It's fast.
I imagine you're probably pretty popular in school when all the girls find out that you do this on the side, don't you?
A little bit. They actually think it's a go-kart. They haven't been yet.
Oh, do they really?
Yeah.
You're getting an early start. Do you want to do this as a career?
I would hope so. It's my dream.
NASCAR someday, maybe?
Maybe.
Wow. We'll have to hang on to this tape because maybe in 10 years from now we'll be talking about you on national TV.
I hope so.
That's great. What else do you do? What do you like to do?
I like to hang out with my friends, play football, watch football, anything that involves racing, any of that stuff.
You get scared out there?
No, actually, you get scared before you get a little nervous, but when you're out there, you don't even think about it.
8 laps, green flag is out, we're underway.
And we just talked to your daughter, Kendall.
She runs the junior sprint, which is a little bit smaller. They run more of a go-kart engine.
cars we run have a 600cc motorcycle engine, and everything else is custom made, nothing out of the junkyard. It's all race ready.
Now, one thing that caught my eye right away is this helmet. Tell us about that. What's going on there?
I wanted to get a few points for style, just in case I don't win the race. I always look good out there.
Does it help you?
No, but it gets conversation started, and the kids love it. So
I understand it's your first time here at Golden Triangle Raceway Park. What do you think about it?
We like it so far. It's very fast tracks, well prepared, smooth. So far we're happy, and it's very fast.
It's pretty wet tonight too, isn't it?
It is, but it'll come around to where it's going to make a good feature.
You actually like that damp track, clay.
Yes.
It works good, doesn't it?
It hooks up a little better. Sometimes in the heat of the summer, the track will dry out. It gets very slippery, and we have a lot of cautions, but tonight ought to be fast.
How fast can you go in one of these cars here?
We'll get upwards of 100 miles an hour down the straightaway. They'll do about 90, and we don't let off much during the turns, so it's very quick.
We're talking about the EMSA mini sprints here. It's Kevin Batterby from Houston. Will you be back to Golden Triangle Raceway Park?
For sure. We can't wait to come back. I think they added us to the schedule in a couple of weeks, so we're looking forward to it.
Well, you did good. You're heading into the finals with the second place finish in the heat race.
We should have a good start, at least somewhere in the first 4 rows, and that's close enough. We'll get it done.
How long have you been doing this?
Almost 20 years.
Wow.
I've run several different classes of cars, and these are by far the funnest.
So you passed it on to another generation. Do you have a son that does this also?
No, just my 2 nephews. They are 10 and 14, and we're looking to move her up maybe in a couple of years into the mini sprints, but she needs a couple of years under her belt.
I was telling these kids, you know, when I was their age, I was still building models, I think, you know.
Us too.
Or pedaling a little car, toy car.
I'm excited to move up, but like someone already asked me why I wasn't in that class because I'm 11, and I'm not fast enough yet, so I want to wait till I can keep up.
How fast do you go in there?
About 40.
45,
Yeah. You ever get nervous watching your daughter do that?
Sometimes, yeah. When there's only a couple of them, it's not bad, but when we go somewhere that there's a lot of cars, it gets nerve-wracking.
We hadn't seen a lot of flips here tonight, and you usually see that with the sprint cars.
Well, knock on wood, everybody's so far been good. We may see something in the feature when it's the money race.
Yeah. Be at Golden Triangle Raceway Park Friday and Saturday, November 4th and 5th for the Fall Classic with all classes of races. Golden Triangle Raceway Park, 6 miles west of Beaumont on Highway 90.
Think of a Hank song from days gone. It was still right. It's so strong. It's still cheering up your back. I'm a little more country than that.
It's the King of the Road Show. Coming up later, we'll air our exclusive with country star Easton Corbin. But next, it's King's Music Clip of the Week, sponsored by Starvin' Marvin's Bar and Grill in Beaumont.